Welcome back to Technology Integration to Support ELL Students. I'm Jessie Jackwitz, School Library Teacher at Arch Street School, and this is Module 3, where we will be practicing technology integration for ELL students. So in Module 2, we talked about the different forms of technology integration in the classroom, and one of those forms was embedded technology. Embedded technology is when technology is embedded into the daily classroom routines or the student learning experiences that are ongoing in a day-to-day capacity. And so we see embedded technology in our multimedia lessons. We see embedded technology through our collaboration tools, as well as assessment and communication tools. So we're going to dig a little deeper into ways we can use embedded technology for communication with students. So technology for enhancing communication can be in the form of synchronous communication or asynchronous communication. And as you see on the screen, there are many different ways we have asynchronous communication with our students. You may use some or all of those, as well as additional ones that are not listed. And we have synchronous forms of communication, such as video and audio conferencing or online collaboration tools. For the purpose of this module, we are going to discuss one particular form of asynchronous communication, which is recorded audio feedback. You may or may not have heard of recorded audio feedback before, but recorded audio feedback has many benefits. A 2007 study by Mary and Osmond found that recorded audio feedback is easier for students to understand than written feedback. They also found that recorded audio feedback gives more in-depth strategies for students to try going forward and is more personal for students. An additional study by Weathers claims recorded audio feedback provides individualized learning for students and helps the students to improve their performance on subsequent assignments. Weathers also found that recorded audio feedback helps students shift their mindset to one that's more focused on improving areas of weaknesses rather than being concerned about their grades. There are many recorded audio feedback tools available to educators. A few of the more common ones are VocalBird, Cami, Beep, and Talk and Comment. So for our first activity, we're going to do some practice with a recorded audio feedback tool. You may or may not have one that you use already. If you do, you may use that tool for this assignment. If not, you may choose any recorded audio feedback tool that interests you. It does not need to be one from the previous slide, and install it on your computer. You'll then make a copy of the Google document that's titled Recorded Audio Feedback Practice, which you'll find in Module 3 of our Google Classroom. You'll practice leaving audio feedback on this document in response to the 3 questions. So you'll want to have 3 separate audio files on the document. You'll then upload the document with the recorded audio feedback on it back into Google Classroom. You may pause the video now while you complete this activity. Welcome back. So now that you've had a little practice with recording some audio feedback on a document, we're going to dive a bit deeper with one particular tool, and this is called Mote. So why did we choose Mote? Well, the Mote extension can be used to accelerate language learning. Mote's use cases show that language learning students improve their listening skills with using recorded audio feedback with Mote. Their use cases also show that language learning students are able to build spoken word confidence through this recorded audio feedback, and that educators can nurture an inclusive environment for language learners through this recorded audio feedback tool. So I'm going to now show you 3 ways that you're able to use Mote today as soon as you have it installed. First, I'll show you how to use a Mote in Google Docs. Then we'll explore it in Google Classroom. And finally, we will use a Mote in Google Slides. So for the purposes of Google Docs, once you have the Mote extension installed, it's as easy as inserting a comment. So you would highlight the section that you would like to make a comment on, click Insert, and then Comment. And you'll see here at the end of this comment box that there is a purple icon with a white M, and that is the Mote extension. You'll simply click to record your voice that can then be listened to by the student. Great use of vocabulary in this lesson. I learned 2 new words today. When you're finished, you click the purple check mark And the Mote will then add a comment, which will be in written form and in audio form for the student to then listen to. So the student may read your comment, it's the same as a typical comment in Google Docs, but they may also push the purple play button to hear your comment. As far as helping language learners, simply being able to hear their teacher's spoken word is beneficial to our English language learners. But Mote takes it an even step further with their translation tools, and they have the ability to translate their comments in over 40 languages. So if the student chose to, they could choose to translate this language. Here I'm choosing Spanish, and it will translate the written words into Spanish, but also this speaker version right here, this button here, is able to then read the comment to the students in Spanish. So they have the English version here with the purple play button, but they also have the Spanish version here with that little speaker button. So this is a great tool for our English language learners. Next, we can place a comment in Google Classroom. So you would simply find student material that you'd like to make a comment on. And same as in Google Docs, in Google Classroom, there is the purple icon for the Mote extension. You simply click to record it. Great work on your diversity audit. It's impressive that you found 26 titles to share with that school library teacher. Which one was the most interesting title that you found? The reason I chose to leave a question on this student's Google Classroom is because the student is then able to respond with their own Mote. So again, a wonderful feature for our English language learners that they don't need to type out the words they'd like to say back to you, but they may in return send audio back to their educator. And again, the student is able to listen to this comment with this purple play button. They're able to read it in English underneath, or they are able to translate both the comment and spoken out loud into another language. So again, a great tool for our English language learners. And the process is just as simple in Google Slides, same as in Google Docs. You would insert a comment, and the purple button for the Mote extension is right there in the comment, and you could give directions. Hello, students. Today, our task is to answer the question, what does it mean to accept other people? And then that comment is there for the students to see when they enter the document. And again, they have the ability to translate into whatever language they may need. So, as you can see, Mote is a great tool for our English language learners to enhance their communication with our students. So, for our second activity, we are going to use Mote. I'd like you to add the Mote extension to your browser, and then you will find in Module 3 of Google Classroom, activity number 2, which is titled Mote Practice Fun Facts About Me. Please respond to the 3 questions using a Mote recorded audio feedback file. And when you're finished, upload your document back into our Google Classroom. Again, you may pause the video while you complete the activity. I hope now that you've had some experience with recorded audio feedback and specifically the Mote app, you feel you've developed some knowledge, skills, and confidence needed to integrate one specific technology effectively in order to support the diverse needs of our ELL students and always foster their success in school. Please visit the resources module of our Google Classroom to further your learning on technology integration to support ELL students. You'll also find some great tutorials from Mote in this section of our Google Classroom. Thank you for your time, and again, if you have any questions, please email me at any time. Have a wonderful day.